Good morning, everybody. Yes, we are live now. Welcome to GSKN Society. Today's lecture is related to freedom struggle of Odisha. In previous classes, we have discussed about ancient India, medieval India, sorry, ancient Odisha, medieval Odisha, and modern Odisha, and related MCQ question chapter wise. Those who are not watched these videos, please go to the playlist in our channel and do sure that before doing this class you have watched these previous videos so that you will continue it will maintain in your preparation. Okay, today's class we will start. Okay, freedom struggle of Odisha. Okay, if you look at the Odisha history, then Odisha history in past class I discussed about the syllabus of OPSC and various state PCSC exam, and I also discussed about how to read Odisha history in total. There are five segments. First one is ancient in Odisha, second one is medieval Odisha, third one is modern Odisha, and fourth one is special focus on freedom struggle of Odisha. Because in many of the exams, in prelims or mains, the most question comes from the freedom struggle of Odisha. Okay, so this segment is also very important. And the final topic was related to art and architecture and art and culture of Odisha. Okay, this five segment covers of your the prelims and main syllabus of OPSC and other various state examinations. So you have to we have completed the three segments and related MCQs. Now we have moved towards the fourth segment, freedom struggle of Odisha. Okay, without any time wasting, I will start the class right now. Okay, okay. In freedom struggle of Odisha, we will discuss about various type of subheadings. These subheadings are, for example, Swadeshi movement. Okay, the first freedom struggle in Odisha. Oh, then after we discuss about non-cooperation movement and its impact in Odisha. Later we discuss disobedient movement in Odisha. Then individual civil disobedient movement in Odisha. Next, Quit India movement in Odisha. Then Prajamangal movement. Then role of Odisha women in freedom struggle. Then individual freedom fighters of Odisha. Okay. Later, we will discuss about post-independent era and the merger of princely states in Odisha. So these are the topics we have discussed about freedom struggle in Odisha, and these topics will be fulfill your prelims as well as mains exam in OPSC and other SSC or triple SC, RI, VD, Amina, etc. Various exam in Odisha and other state PCSC exams. Okay, okay. If you look at the Odisha's freedom struggle history, the freedom struggle history starts from 1900 to 1947. Okay, these are the significant chapter of Odisha history because the freedom struggle against the British rule has been started during this period. This period also various this period also known for its various leaders, those who are emerged during this period and struggle for the freedom from the British rule. Okay, the leaders are, for example, Utkalman Gopavant Das. Okay, next हरे कृष्ण महाताप गोपबंधु चौधरी, नवकृष्ण चौधरी, भागीरथ महापात्र, जगबंधु सिंह, मुकुंद प्रसाद दास, नित्यानंद कानूनगो, जदुमणि मंगराज, निरंजन पटनायक, दिवाकर पटनायक, चंद्रशेखर बेहरा, नंदकिशोर दास, राजकृष्ण बोस, and others. These are the leaders who emerged during this period and contributed a lot in the freedom struggle of Odisha to get rid from the British rule. Okay, so these leaders are play significant role, organize masses, and also unify Odisha. under one authority, and also have national feeling, Odia national feeling among the Odia people. Okay, these are the some effort taken by these leaders. Okay, so let's discuss about one by one movement and one by one events related to this freedom struggle in Odisha. Okay, the first and foremost event was Swadesh movement. Okay, before that I have to be clarify you that every moment, every topic, you have to be conscious about how to read this, how to tackle this topic, because you have to read books and other material, then it is exhaustive. But if you read exhaustively, then it will not be memorized in your brain. That's why you will read the all these materials in subheadings, so that it will recall and you will manage in your exam. Okay, so you it will fulfill your mains as well as prelims exam in various exam. That's why I made note for you. I am bring some two three books, collected some note for you, and I am prepare a slide for you. So don't read any book, just rely on this PPT slide, and everything will be you will catch up. Okay, so we will read Swadesh movement in various subheadings. For example, background of the Swadesh movement. What is the reason, cause of the initiation of Swadesh movement? Then after the course of the movement, how long this movement is successful, and the leader and also the leaders associated to the Swadesh movement. Later part we will discuss about consequences and impact of the Swadesh movement on freedom struggle, and then finally we will conclude as usual in every topic. Okay, so move to the background part. Okay, the background part is related to next the Swadesh movement originated in 1905 as a response to the British colonial policy, particularly the partition of Bengal. Okay, if you if I taught in later period that freedom struggle of India, then we will teach about the the Bengal partition movement. Okay, the Bengal partition movement by Lord Curzon make a various emergence of various protests against this partition rule, British policy. So this Swadesh movement is also is the aftermath of this Bengal partition. Okay, it originated in 1905. Okay, what is the aim of this? The aim of the Swadesh movement is to promote Indian goods and industry, thereby reducing dependence on British import. Okay, so this movement have the aim to promote Indian goods, India is the nation of the Indian goods, and boycott of the foreign goods. Okay, these are the backgrounds where the Swadesh movement started. Next course of the movement. Okay, next reason of for the initiation. What is the causes of this movement? Okay, first cause was economic cause. Economic cause is the exploitation by the British colonial. Obviously, they take the wealth from India, as usual Odisha, and they will prosperous in Britain. They also ruin the British Indian industry and bring the foreign clothes to Odisha and India for their benefit. Okay, that's why economic exploitation was done by the British colonial rule. This is the main cause regarding this Swadeshi movement. Okay, the partition of second cause is the partition of Bengal in 1905 was perceived as a deliberate attempt to weaken Indian unity and identity. Okay, the second cause was partition of Bengal, and the third one is growing nationalist sentiment and desire for self-reliance among Indians. The third one is the growing nationalist tendency. When the political organization, whether it is Indian National Congress, was formed in 1985, then Odisha, the Uttara Sabha also formed in 1982. Then after the national feeling emerged among the Indian people as well as Odia people. These are the reasons for the initiation of this Swadeshi movement. Okay. Next, course of the movement. Okay. So first started in 1905. Okay. The protest meeting were organized in various cities of Odisha. For example, in Odisha, like Katak, Puri, Baleswar, Sambalpur, these cities are so resistant regarding this Swadeshi movement. They boycott the foreign goods. They try to build the Odia indigenization of industries, some factories. Just for example, Gopwan Das Satyavadi Vanam Vidyalaya, the Indian style of education, boycott the foreign education. Okay, these are the some initiatives. Next, some meetings, notable meetings chaired by Babu Janakinath Bose, okay, who is the father of Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, at Katak Municipality Hall on August 20, 1905. Okay, Janakinath Bose, Vishwanath Kara, Dhirendranath Chaudhary, these are the notable leaders who spread message of Swadeshi to the popular masses and inspired Yuvar in Sambalpur, Banpur, Sukinda and Basudepur to begin producing fine handloom textile and inspired of the Swadeshi ideals. Okay, तो स्वदेशी आइडिया को लोगों के पास पहुंचाने की काम किसने किया ना जानकीनाथ बोस विश्वनाथ कर एंड धीरेन्द्र नाथ चौधरी okay they spread the message to the popular masses and other leaders those were Babu Janaknath Bose who made assembly because meeting is very important before spreading message meeting is important the organization is important without any organization nothing can be happen organizedly if there is no organizedly arrangement of an event then it must be unsuccessful. That's why before an event there must be planning, preparation, and meeting should be there. Then after that movement will be success in future. Okay. We were in Sambalpur, Banpur, Sukinda, and Vasudepur. Began handle. So Vasudepur, Sambalpur, Sukinda, these areas try to prepare producing handloom textile. Okay, by inspiration of the Swadeshi movement. Before that, British made goods are been be used by the people. But when Swadeshi ideals spread across the Odisha, then the Odishan weavers tried to produce their own handloom industries and textiles, which cater the need of the Odishan people. Okay. Next, adaptation of Barampur pattern Mania Bandha sari by the people from rich classes during festival occasion. There are also expect they are using the foreign good cheap clothes etc. in the festival season. But when these leaders spread Swadeshi and they people know about the importance of Swadeshi, then after people use, especially the higher class people, use Barampur Pata Maniyabandha sari in the festival occasion. So that the other people also follow them. Okay. These are the movements which initiated during the period of Swadeshi movement. Move to the who are the leaders who associated with this Swadeshi movement. First one is Gopavan Das, who established Satyavadi Banam Vidyalaya to Sakhi Gopala. Okay, in 12 August 1909. Okay, Satyavadi school became a symbol of national consciousness in Odisha. Okay, Satyavadi Banam Vidyalaya is the symbol of national consciousness because they taught the pupils, means students, in Indian style of education, not the foreign style of English education. That's why it is a symbol of national consciousness. Okay. They also provide education to children from all caste class, promoting unity and equality. Okay. There is no religion, there is no discrimination, there is no caste hierarchy. All are equal. No class, no caste, no race, no poor. They only provide education with unity and equity. These are the hallmark of this Satyavadi Vana Vidyalaya. Okay, other leaders are Janakinath Bose, the Chaudhary. These are the other leaders I have discussed in the previous slide. Okay, but Gopant Das is the one of the notable leader who spread Swadeshi movement because he already established Satyavadi Bana Vidyalaya. Next, what are the consequences and impact of this movement on freedom struggle of India? Okay, the Swadeshi movement started a self-reliant, self-pride among Indians. Okay, if you will produce something and you also consume something, then you feel pride because you don't depend on others. Okay, don't rely on others. Before that, British made goods are used by the Indian people. That's why if there is a demand, less demand, high demand, then obviously the price of the good will be increased. Okay, so the British will be increase the price of the good because there is a high demand. Okay, you have to depend on import from the Britain factory made goods. Okay, if you are producing it in your area, indigenous industry, then it will be multiplier effect. It will create job to your local population. It will boost your income. Okay, so that your rural livelihood will be better, and also it will also improve with the export demand. Okay, if you produce something, then the surplus will be export to the outside. Okay, it will be, if you export things, then the wealth will be come towards you. Okay, these are the prosperous things of this Swadeshi movement. Okay, then also the growth of an indigenous industry. Okay, and promotion of Indian goods. Okay, these are the hallmark consequences of this Swadeshi movement. Okay, next, the movement served as a precursor to the larger freedom struggle against British rule. Okay, freedom struggle is the larger movement, and this Swadeshi movement is the subset, large superset, and this Swadeshi movement superset is the freedom struggle of India against British rule, and the sub-segment is the Swadesh movement of Odisha and also India. So these are the part of the larger movement freedom struggle. Okay, establishment of educational institutions like Satyavadi School, Computer Development Nationalist in Odisha. Okay, if you educate in a national way, then you must have the national feeling. Okay, you'll the English education who has no national feeling. It will taught you about the British history, geography, economy, politics, etc. It will not ever you about the Indian and Odishan history, politics, geography, and other subjects and the custom and culture of the Odisha and Indian people. But it will taught you about that foreign, how the British will good empire, how the history of British is good, how the polity of the British is good. This will taught to you in English education. So there is no national feeling development in this type of schooling. But the establishment of Satyavadi Manavidyalaya school in Sakhi Gopala, it will create a national sentiment in Odishan people. It will unify the Odisha people and made a sense of togetherness. Next, the conclusion part, as usual, it is a crucial moment shaping the national consciousness, inspire Odishan people, economic self-sufficiency, and cultural revival of Odisha as well as India. That's why this is the most significant and landmark movement which alter the colonial colonial rule to the freedom of India, first independent of India. Okay. Thereafter only series of movement that happened. That's why it is the most important movement. Okay. मूव करते हैं नेक्स्ट नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट एंड ओडिशा के बारे में. Okay. This topic also we will talk in subheadings. First one is what is the background about the non-cooperation movement. Okay, what is the reason for its initiation? Okay, third point its course of movement, fourth leader of the movement, then consequences or impact, and finally as usual conclusion. Okay, the background is Background for this national cooperation non-cooperation movement is that when Gandhiji launched non-cooperation movement in 1920, it is a peaceful movement against the British. Gandhi tried to when Gandhi entered in 1919 in Indian politics, then he decided to launch a movement that is called non-cooperation movement in 1920 against the British. But this movement is peaceful. Okay, the aim of this movement is to assert Indian self-governance and achieve independence through non-violence resistance. The aim is that we will achieve self-reliance and self-government, and also this independence will be achieved by through non-violence means, not violence means. These are the aims of this movement. Okay, what are the reason cause of this initiation? Obviously, same the frustration with British colonial and exploitation, economic exploitation. You can say. Second one is desire for self-governance and freedom from the foreign dominance. Obviously, the British rule has coercive for the Oriental people and also Indian people. That's why they want to self-governance. They don't want to be governed by other foreign authority. Okay. Next, inspired by Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence. So this movement leader was Gandhiji. That's why people inspired and Odishan people also inspired from the Gandhian ideology of non-violence to resist against British rule. These are the three causes. Okay, and one of more causes is the Khilafat movement. Okay, which are going on Khilafat movement when I taught you, but the Khilafat movement is less relevant to the Odishan freedom struggle, though it is relevant in the Indian freedom struggle. Odisha is a part of the larger freedom struggle of India. That's why I am not mentioning here that Khilafat movement is one of the cause of the non-violent non-cooperation movement in Odisha. Okay. Even I will taught you about the Indian history, then I will definitely taught you the most one of the cause of the non-cooperation movement is the Khilafat movement. Okay. After the first World War. Next, what is the course of the movement? The course of the movement. The, some of the young men in Odisha abandoned their education professional to join the. When Gandhiji appealed to the whole India people that all should leave the foreign jobs, all should leave the foreign education, and this in peaceful manner. That's why some of the educational peoples in Odisha they leave their education and profession to boycott the foreign rule. Okay. For example, some eminent lawyers like Gopandhu Chaudhary, Lingaraj Mishra, Surendranath Das, Muhammad Hanif, they resigned from the government job. Okay. Such as Pandit Nilakantha Das left his teaching profession, okay, at Kolkata University to serve in a national school. Okay. For example, Utkal Union Conference and one of the most initiative course is the Utkal Union Conference established in 1903 under the presidency of Jagabandhu Singh and Utkala Sammilani in 1905. So Utkala Sammilani and Utkala Sabha, these two conferences are established. Okay. Next, newspaper like Samaja started in 1919. Utkala Sevaka and Samaja, they are plays significant role in the spreading message and spreading national feeling among the Odian people during this non-cooperation movement. And also it is help to spread message leader to the popular masses. Okay. Student in Odisha formed Swaraj Sevak Sangha in Cuttack to organize activity. Okay. Swaraj Fund. Okay. Tilak Fund is established during this movement in Indian level. 1 crore is collected on the death of the Tilak in August month. But in Odisha, the Student Sevak Sangha, Swaraj Sevak Sangha, formed by the student in Cuttack to organize meetings, the protest of non-cooperation movements. Okay. For example, other peasants like a revolt in Karnika Zamindari in 1922 was closely linked to the non-cooperation. तो कनिका उड़ीसा का जो एक शहर है कनिका, उसका जो रिवोल्ट था ना, वो 1922 में, वो भी इनडायरेक्टली क्या है ना, peasant movement indirectly involved in the non-cooperation movement of Odisha. These are the initiative movement. Course means these are the steps one by one which happen during this phase of the movement. Okay, move to the next question. Leader of the movement. Who are the leader? The main leader, whole India and also in Odisha are was Mahatma Gandhi. He visited Odisha. So there is a prelims question in previous year in OPS means how many times Gandhiji visited in Odisha? And the first time Gandhiji visited to Odisha during this non-cooperation movement to appeal people that join in non-cooperation movement and protest and peaceful and non-violent resistance towards the British. Local leader by the call of the Gandhiji, local leader in the Odisha such as Gopan Chaudhary, Jagwant Singh and others are organized, set up and play a leadership role to make successful of this. Okay, they organize people, they make the national theme to be reached near to the people of Odisha. Okay, they play a connected role in local level. These leaders are the local leaders who play connected link and play a regional leader to be a part of this non-cooperation movement. Okay. Next, what is the consequences and impact of this movement? The non-cooperation movement inspired mass participation and unity among Indian against British rule. So this non-cooperation movement inspiration for the mass. Okay, because it is the one of the movement which resist the British rule. Okay, that's why it is an important crucial movement for the Indian history and also Odisha history. It led to significant socio-political changes in Odisha, including the mobilization of different sections of society. Okay, if movement is there, non-cooperation movement is there, obviously there is a mobilization among people. Okay, they may be leave one place then settle the other place. Okay, some may be jailed during the protest, some may be died during the protest. These are the sum of the changes happen in every movement. Formation of organization like Swaraj Sevak Sangha and newspaper played crucial role in disseminating nationalist idea. Earlier I have discussed about the Swaraj Sevak Sangha and newspaper The Samaj. These two play a very important role in spreading nationalist tendency among Indian people as well also Indian people. The Britishers entered India because there is no unity and national feeling among Indian people. If the unity and national feeling is there, then no one can be invade you and no one can supersede over. That's why Britishers supersede Odisha or India due to the lack of unity and national feeling. So the non-cooperation movement is a remarkable movement which create and the especially the Swaraj Savak Sangha and the newspaper Samaj plays a crucial role by increasing the national feeling and tendency among the Odisha people. Okay. The movement paved the way for the future mass movement and contributed to for the growth of the nationalist consciousness of Odisha. Obviously, future movement के लिए this laid an foundation and also make an consciousness effort among the people of our masses. Okay, next conclusion. The non-cooperation movement in Odisha reflected the spirit of resistance and determination among its people to achieve independence from British rule. It left a lasting impact on the socio-political landscape of the region, okay, fostering a scene of unity and solidarity in the pursuit of freedom. Obviously, This is a remarkable movement, but this movement is not that much successful because in 1992, okay, Chauri Chora incident happened. Gandhiji called up this movement before it reached to its peak. That's why violent mean is accepted. That's why Gandhi is not happy with the violent mean, and Gandhi is also jailed. So this movement is not that much important, but you have to be right in conclusion that this movement is important for the Indian and also Odishan freedom struggle and make political social landscape changes in Odishan history and polity and most important for the freedom struggle of India or Odisha. You have to be right this sentence. Okay, but actually this movement is failed. Okay, this is for today. In later slide and later classes tomorrow we will discuss about the civil disobedience movement and individual civil disobedience movement and quit India movement. Okay, we will discuss this part in later period. Okay, this is for today. Hope you like the video most and those who are new to the channel, like, share and subscribe and share to your friends so that they will also get benefit. Hope your day will become very beautiful and thank you for your patient listening. Okay, bye.